This series is going to be where I answer questions I usually get over time, because I know that these questions can help a lot of people. My name is Akanwa. If you're new here, welcome. On this channel, I teach you tips and tricks to help you live your very best life. So one of us here sent a question after I posted 38 questions to ask before marriage. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. She asked, is it possible for someone to change a partner's bad habit? If you're interested in seeing this video, let's get straight into it. Don't forget to support this channel by smashing that subscribe button, to give this video a huge thumbs up if you find it helpful. Leave your comments down below. Please leave them here, because it's here that I want to see them. It's here I want to connect with you. So when you were first dating your partner, you know, it was so romantic. You guys could do no wrong. It was just you and the person. They wooed and romanced you so much that you could even barely notice their differences. You could barely notice their red flags. You could barely notice those things that will start to get to irritate you, especially at the early stages of marriage. I know you may want to change them, but remember this, that accepting your partner as they are, accepting them and allowing them to be their true self in any relationship is such an admirable character that everyone should possess. And truth about it is that forcing your partner to be someone who they are not can do damage to both of you as individuals. It's normal for couples to grow and change, but this is something that should happen naturally. So my reply to that question is, don't change your partner. Don't think you can change your partner, and don't force yourself to change your partner. There are two things that are involved. Either the person decides to change or the person does not change. But you acting as God, thinking that you're going to change who this being is unrealistic. People change because they want to change. It is never ever wise to go into a relationship thinking you can change your partner. You cannot change your partner. They are adults. They get to make their own decisions, and that decision is theirs to make. Now, what you want to do in every relationship is that if you do not like a habit that they have, if you do not like something that they have, you communicate this to your partner. And if your partner is willing to compromise and sees this relationship as something that is valuable enough to him or her, you know, for the person to compromise and change, then the person will change. Also, you can go through the spiritual realm and pray about it. You can go ahead and put this person in prayer and hope for the very best. But if you're not yet in a relationship and you think that you're going to go into that relationship as a superwoman and change, it's going to end in premium tears. A lot of people have gone into relationships thinking that, oh my God, I'm going to change him, I'm going to make this person a better. Like, you're not the person's mother, you're not the person's father, and possibly the person's parents have been trying all through their lives to change this person, and the person hasn't changed, and you think you're just going to come into their life and change them? No. Now, even if you've seen or heard stories about people who changed while in a relationship, it was because they decided to change, not because anybody forced them to change. It was because they woke up one day, thought about it in their head, and decided, today is the day I'm going to drop this habit. Today is the day I'm going to drop this. And besides, habits are so difficult to change. They're like addictions. Some habits are even addictions. Now, people don't just break from addictions. It takes a lot of willpower. It takes a lot of diligence. It takes a lot of self-control to be able to break from a bad habit. So think about it. What's that habit you've been struggling with for so long? And how easy would it be for you to change? Now, one thing that can also help is being a supportive partner. For instance, let me say the habit is something like overeating. If two of you go on a diet, you can be supporting your partner, and that way two of you can see differences in your life, go through that journey together, and that also encourages the person to change. But that doesn't mean you were the person that made the person change. You were just like an instrument, a catalyst, something that helps the person fast track their journey. Now, there are some damages that you can incur while trying to change your partner. You may disrespect them. For some people, breaking this habit is such an emotional ride. You may start to disrespect them, break their self-esteem, and even hurt their feelings. Now, secondly, it could also cause emotional distance in any relationship. Personal growth is fantastic. It's good that you're growing faster than your partner, but if you find yourself constantly trying to change them, then you're essentially trying to tell them that what they have to offer you is not good enough, and that can, sort of like create that emotional imbalance between both of you. Here's what I'm going to tell you. If you're not yet in that relationship, you want to do a lot of communication, and you also want to do a lot of personal evaluation. Ask yourself if this is something you're willing to live with for the rest of your life. And I want you to know that there is a vast difference from encouraging your spouse to be their very best self and changing who they are totally. So if you're already in a committed marriage, strive to give them as much love and support, communicate so much, and let them know the importance of compromise in a relationship. Let them know how this affects you. You don't have to nag about it. You want to support them both physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and hope for the very best. If this is in an abusive context, I'll have to say that I'll advise you both to talk to a professional counselor and also talk to people who've been there before you. Don't forget to subscribe and also leave your comments if you have any other suggestions. If you have any other questions, contributions, leave them down below. Share this video to those who you may think need it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.